Hi everyone, and welcome back to Lover Pretend. So we just started Riku's route, and he is trying really hard to force us into a fake relationship. So let's get going and hopefully not embarrass ourselves.
すみません。こういう話になるとつい盛り上がっちゃって。
お前らは本当、こういう冗談大好きだな。
ごめんなさい。だって上田さんの反応かわいい。
So, wait, are they pretending like they didn't think we were dating now?
リク君が上田さんをとっても大事にしてることは分かったよ。
I don't know, man.
そうですか。まあ実際彼女には大いに期待してますから。
I don't know. As he said that, Nishijima glanced at me. He wore his usual calm expression, but Nishijima doesn't actually want me to be his assistant. He wanted just one thing from me. He only wants me to agree to play his fiancée. I mean, I would do it. I mean, whatever. His smile was a warning meant to remind me of that fact.
西島さん、衣装メイクの準備整いました。お願いします。
Yeah, I mean, we do owe him, I guess.
わかりました。
At least we said we did.
それじゃ、行ってきます。
Bye. Nishijima turned to me with a smile. I thought my heart was going to stop when he hugged me earlier. I wondered how often things like that would happen if I accepted it and played his fiancée. If it was frequently, then I won't survive. Yeah, his fan base would probably murder us. Today's shooting ended without any issues. After he got changed, Nishijima met me back at the corner of the hallway. Good work today. That was it for your schedule, so will you be heading home from here, or do you want to stop somewhere else?
どうしようかな。上田さんは？これから用事とか？
Not really. I thought about heading back to campus after I dropped you off.
こんな時間に？
I mean, I do have my actual job. Yeah, Professor Asagi left some documents back at his office, so I was going to grab them for him.
ああ。浅木先生が教えてる大学って、君の通ってる。
Yes, that's kind of how I'm his assistant, yeah. Yes, he's a visiting professor of literature at Koyo University. He's an amazing teacher. Don't act like you're actually jealous. You don't. His smile was gentle, but there was no warmth to it, and it left me at a loss for words. I'm not really one to talk, but Nishijima really has no interest in what other people say, huh? And then... But Nishijima suddenly grabbed my wrist. But Nishijima, what are you doing? Crept closer and closer. He looked into my eyes and smirked.
残念だな。用事がないなら、このままさらってしまおうかと思ったのに。
Why? So I could make you dinner? What's up with him all of a sudden? His advance was so abrupt that all I could do was stare, but I quickly shook it off and thought of a comeback. I don't think saying I'm disappointed too would work. He's so conceited. So conceited.
Yeah?
It's like this anime I used to like, but they never really finished it, unfortunately, where she called him Naru the narcissist. Oh no! Sorry, it just slipped. I mean, no, that's not true either. Sorry, I just stop talking when you're ahead, girly. Yes. Huh? I think I'm gonna watch that show when I'm done here. It's called Ghost Hunt, by the way. When I looked up at him, Nishijima was gazing down at me, trying to hold back his laughter.
面白いね。君。
The first arc's kind of boring in that show. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. It's a ghost hunting show, but the first arc's kind of boring. My favorite arc is the it starts getting better around the second arc. Best one's the third arc, though, or the third case, I should say. What? Sorry, I'll go back. I'll get back to this. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of ghost stories now. I don't really get it, but he doesn't look angry at least. Anyway, you did it earlier too, but would you stop getting so close to me like that? It startles me. I shifted sideways and tried to pull my hand out of his grasp.
あれ嫌だった？ドラマではよくやってるし、女性視聴者は喜んでくれるんだけど。
Here's the thing. Girls like when the guys they like do that. But when it's a guy they don't like that does it, it's not, we don't like it. That might be true in media, but
やっぱ
also
り芝居がかっちゃうのかな。こんなことなら合宿中にセナさんに指南して
yeah,
もらえ
get
ば
the
よかった
playboy to
な。
teach you how to hit on chicks. No, you shouldn't have, but it's not that. Plus, Senna doesn't work on our girl. I'm not immune to these things. You said it yourself, didn't you? No falling in love.
なあ、そういえばそうだったね。けど、これくらいは慣れてもらわないと。いずれは婚約者になるんだから。
He's not letting that go. I would just go for it. I haven't agreed to that yet. Besides, if anyone were to see us together in a place like this...
僕はまだスキャンダルゼロだから余計に
Well,
騒がれる
aren't
かもし
you
れない
lucky,
ね。
Mr. Zero Scandals? Why do you sound so happy about that? Please have a little more concern. Because he wants his career
僕
over.
と
He
しては
doesn't
大歓迎な
care.
ので。俳優を続けたいわけでもないし。
I mean, like... Your voice is too loud. You never know when or where someone might be listening.
な
She
るほど。
doesn't care.
僕の婚約者は相当な心配性み
You
たい
could
だ。
just say I'm practicing for something. And everyone would probably believe him. A worrywart? And I told you I haven't decided to be your fiance yet.
はいはい。
I
わか
haven't
りま
decided to be
し
your
た。
worrywart fiance yet.
この後用事があるんでしょ。なら早くタクシー乗り場に行かないと。
Ugh, he's so conceited. Once we got a taxi, Nishijima told the driver his home address, and the cab began heading to its destination.
途中に駅があるんで、上田さんはそこから電車で大学に行けるよね。
Yeah. Huh, but isn't an assistant supposed to see their boss all the way home?
別にそこまで
He,
しな
he
くて
doesn't
大
need
丈夫
it.。I don't think so.
それに、あんまり束縛しすぎて、大事な人に嫌われても困るしね。
I see.
あれ？君らしくない反応。
Nothing I say gets through to you anyway, so I just decided to ignore it.
へえ
Good choice. Good choice.
僕はどんな君でも大切にします。
It's like when a guy goes, uh-huh, mm-hmm, yeah, oh, yeah, really, amazing. Ugh. As we continued our back and forth, the station came into view in no time. Well, then I'll take you up on your offer and get out here. Thank you for today.
お疲れ様。そ
Bye.
れじゃ。
I'm out. I'm going to my second job. I smiled at Nishijima, gave him a quick bow, and hurried off to the train. Huh? They're not here either. Maybe the shelf over there? They weren't in the desk. Right after I left Nishijima, I hopped on the train and headed for the office, but finding the documents was taking longer than expected. Did he forget to leave them? There's only one other place they could... Oh, here they are. I found an envelope that looks like what I needed and rushed to check the contents. Good, at least check the contents. Yes, it's definitely it. I need to get this to Professor Asagi ASAP. Happy I found the documents and anxious to get them to Professor Asagi, I scrambled out the door and into the corridor, but then... Ah! I ran right into someone. The impact made my vision go dark. Sorry.
ごめん。
Who are you? Whoever I bumped into muttered a brief apology and quickly left the scene. He had a nice voice. Who was that? He was wearing overalls, so maybe he's from the art department? I don't know him since we're in different departments. Kind of has that artist aura about him. Wait, this wasn't the time for that. I need to go get these to Professor Asagi. Who... Carrying the documents under my arm, I quickly walked down the corridor. And so, despite all that happened, my first day as Riku Nishijima's assistant somehow ended without any problems. I bet you that guy we ran into is our dad. He's a set designer. Oh, episode 5. That was a weird, like, random bumping into a guy that has a voice situation. It's been half a month since I became Nishijima's assistant in the beginning of September. As a student, my first priority was my education. However, I was also helping Professor Asaki by organizing research for his script and prepping several days' worth of meals for him. When I had time, I'd follow Nishijima around as his assistant. But this day, I was off duty, so I was at my computer working on my own script. At first, I was hesitant to be his assistant, but I've gotten to meet all kinds of people on set and watch all the actors perform. But networking! It's called networking, girl! This is like the best opportunity for you. I have to admit, I've learned a lot. Also, it's a learning experience. When it comes to the romantic scenes, how do real couples talk to each other? No matter how much I rewind it, it comes out sounding stiff. It depends on the couple. You know, some banter, some are not bantery. Suddenly my phone rang and I peered at the screen. Nishijima, is he calling about work? Hello?
こんばんは。急で悪いんだけど、仕事でお願いしたいことがあって。今から時間空いてる?
No, I'm not free. Sure, I can help. You need me to pick up something for you?
頼みたいのは台
Oh,
本の
okay.
読
We
み
can
合
do
わ
that.
せ。あさってドラマの収録があるでしょ? どうしてもつかめないシーンがあって。いつもは一人でやってるんだけど、今はせっかく君がいるし、相手役をしてもらおうかなって。間もわかりやすいし、気持ちも入ると思うから。
I smell a scheme afoot. He has a point. I don't know, it's suspicious. He hired me to be his assistant, and I guess that includes doing these kinds of things as well. I've seen the script several times already, but maybe I can learn something new by reading about it aloud. Whatever, reading it aloud. I considered the idea carefully. Still, Nishijima had been constantly trying to sweet-talk me into becoming his fiancé. I assume we'll be doing a read-through at your place?
外ではさすがに難しいからね。
True. This whole mess started when I first went to Nishijima's place. I have a bad feeling about this, but don't do it. Say, meets, I don't know. My brow furrowed, and Nishijima chuckled as if he could tell I was frowning. I mean, you can kind of tell when you're on the phone. At least that's what I was told from my previous jobs, so.
渡したいものもあるので。
Hey, you can hear your smile through the phone, or something like that. You do?
そう。
I mean, I guess it's true. When you sound grumpy,
一生懸命頑張ってくれてるでしょ?
people don't like you. Never had that problem though. People like talking to me on the phone. I don't know why.
君に感謝の気持ちをね。そういうのは直に渡してこそかなって。
A token of gratitude? Like what? I learned a lot being as his assistant, but the job was demanding physically and mentally. I've been trying hard to make this work, so maybe it's paying off. That thought warmed my heart. Okay then, I'll see you there.
ありがとう。あ、もう日が暮れるから。
Caps are expensive. What am I made of money? Okay.
それじゃ、待ってます。
Jeez, this girl must be freaking stinking rich. Cabs are expensive in Japan. Either way, I can't really refuse in this situation. I gazed at my computer as I continued to think, and they don't really have Uber or Lyft there, so what they have in Japan is like, it says it's Uber and Lyft, but it's a cab, and it's a cab company that works for it. It's not just people in their cars. More you know. And it's not available in all sections of Tokyo either, so don't use cabs, always take trains. I gazed at my computer as I continued to think, or buses. And a part of me is hoping I'll learn something new during the read-through. My heart raced in excitement, and I hurried off to Nishijima's place. Cabs are stupid expensive in Japan.
来てくれてよかった。警戒されて、やっぱり
For
行きません
rich people.
って連絡来るかと思ってたから。
To be fair, I have a reason to be wary, given everything that's happened so far. The green couch makes
その固く
me
閉ざした
upset.
扉を開けないとね。
Ah, green couch on a green rug. Oh my gosh. Too much green in this room. That sounded ominous, but I still took a seat on the sofa as he motioned with his hands. There's just too much
それ
green.
じゃあまずは先に。はい、これ。電話で言ってた感謝の気持ちです。
He handed me an ordinary brown envelope. A letter, it seems a bit heavy for that though. Is it money? Give me money. Wait, this is... Nishijima, what exactly is this supposed to be?
どうも何も
Yes, we're getting
お
paid.
金です。
Thank you. I can see that, but you said it was a token of gratitude. Why would you give me this?
ああ。それは付き人としてのお給料です。
I'm so
感謝の
happy
気
he's
持ち
paying us.
という名前の。
Thank you. I appreciate the payment. What? Don't you dare say no, girl. You take that money. You're doing a job. And this is what you want to give me in person?
振り込みよりも簡単でしょ。
Well, yeah. I mean, he's not wrong. But the way he worded it, I thought it'd be something a bit more heartfelt.
付き人やってもら
You
って
don't even know
そ
each
ろそろ1
other.
ヶ月だしね。
Heartfelt how? You spend like 0 time with him. And when you do, you call him conceited and you're like very standoffish with him. It has. Sorry, I'm really thirsty. It's good that he remembers how long I've been working for him, but
もし足りないようなら上乗せするけど。
no, you're like my 3rd job, dude. I'm good. No, this is plenty.
そう。ならよか
I
っ
still
た。
can't get over how he's this famous
も
Hollywood
し何かあっ
or
たら
famous
そ
actor
の
and he
分
lives in
多
a
めに
one
計上しておくから
one room
何
apartment.
でも言ってね。
Okay. It is a job, so it's important to get paid. But I hope he doesn't think all I care about is money. I don't think he cares either way. Why do you care what he cares? As I sat there frowning, Nishijima stood up.
それじゃ
And that's a
感謝の
tiny
気持ちも
closet.
渡
I
せ
have
た
more
ことだ
clothes
し
than that.
今度はこっちをお願いします。
Okay. He placed a single manuscript on the table.
今度収録するのはその付箋がついてるページ29ページだったかな。
I flipped through the script, scanning each page and then trying not to miss a beat or line of dialogue. He's shooting a romance this time. A love story written by a professional. See, I knew it was going to be a romance. It's going to be really, let's see what type of dialogue it is. It's not all sugary dialogue. There are lots of neutral scenes too, but let's see. Page 29. I swear if it's a scene. It's a love scene. She really needs to work on that, so maybe this will help. I finally reached the marked page, but my face fell when I saw the contents. Well, I can't back out now, and it's only practice run, so I'll get through it.
台本目を通し終わりました。
Yeah, I'm ready now.
それじゃこっちに立って。
Oh, we're gonna act it out too? Okay. I thought we were just going to read
こう
lines.
して顔を合わせてできるなら動きも確認しておきたくて。
Okay. Okay, then. The pressure in his smile rendered me powerless, and I went where he pointed.
それじゃ君は台本を見ながらでいいから。
Alright, let's hear my terrible acting, which you've been hearing this whole time. Alright. As I responded, Nishijima closed his eyes. Then, the next moment.
本当のこと言えよ。あいつはお前を好きだと思ってる。
Oh, God.
お前
Oh, sorry. He pushed it while I rolled my eyes. I'm sorry. His eyes look different from normal. Well, yeah, he's in character now, girl. Come on, let's do this.
上田さん、セリフ。
Oh, okay. Sorry. You're wrong. We've been friends since we were kids, but that's all he is to me. A friend. Sorry.
ただの幼馴染
Okay.
あいつはただの幼馴染にあんな顔すんのか
Let's be overly dramatic.
あれは
Oh, I pushed the button. Sorry, guys. That's not true. Kurusu, you're acting strange today. Something's different.
だとしたらお前のせいだ。
Huh?
お前といると自分が自分じゃなくなるみたいなんだよ。何度突き放しても向かってくる。それなのに気がついたら遠くにいて うして俺をそんな風に振り回す。
Sounds like we're in a yo-yo relationship.
俺はお前みたいな女が一番嫌いなんだ。
Well, okay. Oh, hello.
だいたいいつもと違うってなんだよ。
Whoa. All right.
お前は俺の何を知ってるんだ。俺のことなんか何一つ知らないくせに。それなのにお前はいつもお前にいられると迷惑。
Sorry. Incredible. I couldn't think of any other way to describe it. I'm sorry. The drama. I could feel the air shaking with his words. It should have been Nishijima standing there in front of me. But it wasn't him. It was a character from the script. His impassioned emotions painfully pierced through every fiber of my being. I'm so choked up I can't breathe. I would be very, nervous. It took some effort, but I finally got my breathing under control, gripped the script in my hand. I didn't know. I'm sorry for being a nuisance.
そうだよ。わかったら。
How do you keep my hand away from the button?
いいな。
I could never do that.
ああ。
Because I love you. Rebecca! Anyway.
僕も君のことが好きだよ。千雪ちゃん。
You son of a bitch. Huh? Did you say Chiyuki? What's going on? Smooth, dude, smooth. I was stunned by the sudden turn of events, but Nishijima nonchalantly strolled toward a shelf with pod plants sitting on it. He plucked something out from a plant, turned to me, and smiled.
さて、これは何でしょう?
A camera. Ah! You sneaky, sneaky bastard. He held out something that looked like a small playing die.
あれ? 知らない?
It's a
見た
camera.
ことないか? これはね、隠しカメラだよ。
Excuse me?
そう。今ここで起こったこと、すべてを記録した。
Dang. But why? Why would you do that? Because you refused to help him with what he asked you to do. And now he's getting what he wants in a roundabout way. My expression turned suspicious, but Nishijima simply inspected the minuscule camera with a smile on his face.
普段は自分の演技を確認するために使うんだけど、でも今回の場合は既成事実を作ろうと思って。
I knew this was suspicious. Evidence. He's fabricating your fake
あま
relationship.
りに君がしぶといから。
Stubborn.
さっきのラストを編集すれば、君の告白に僕
Oh,
が
he's gonna
OK した
cut
よう
the
に見え
I
るで
love
し
you to.
ょ。予想より君もうまかったし。
I knew. Sneaky. Wait, are you saying
西島陸のスクープ
he
は
just needs to like
高く売れるだ
edit
ろうな。
our face out and then I would be fine with it. Be like, edit my face out and change the pitch of my voice. And then they're Gucci, man. You can, yeah, go for it. Should you invite me just so you could set this up and blackmail me? I don't think it's blackmail since, I mean... My voice shook and I balled my hands into my fists. Nishijima smiled, albeit cautiously.
まあね。でも、僕だって最
Don't
初はこ
freaking
んな
lie.
こと
This
する
was
つ
the
もりじゃ
plan
なかった
all
んだ。
along.
だけど、いつ
Liar.
まで経っても君が了承してくれないから、待ちくたびれて。
Tired of waiting.
それどころか
Yeah, it's
最
been a
近は
month and you never agreed
真
to
面目
it.
に付き人の仕事ばか
So,
り
because he doesn't need an assistant, he needs someone to fake a
忘
relationship.
れてるんじゃないかなって。
And he was straight up about that in the first place. We were just being overly irritating, I guess. I mean, it's wrong of him to do this, but at the same time, I mean... I clenched my fists even more tightly in response to his words. But he told us that this was the end game in the first place, so I mean, like, he doesn't need us as an assistant. He needs us to be pretend it would be his assistant or his fiance. He doesn't need an assistant. He needs a fake fiance because he wants to get out of the industry. Oh.
もちろん婚約者役を引き受けてくれたら別途手当は出します。割といい額を。
Plus, this is just kind of his personality.
ね、少しは興味が湧いてきたでしょ。僕を支える婚約者
I
役。
mean, she said no, so they should have ended it there, but it's a game, so whatever. I can't believe this. Give me a break. Give me a break. Seeing you perform up close, I was truly moved, but it was all for this disgusting scheme. I'm so disappointed in you. My shoulders shook in anger, but Nishijima watched me, unperturbed. He narrowed his eyes.
ねえ、上田さん。
Women like you
さっきの台本の
disgust
セリ
me.
フじゃないけど、君は僕の何を知ってるの？
No, we don't. We don't know you at all. His icy glare chilled me to my bones. His eyes were cold and bitter, nothing like the usual kind smile or his enigmatic but confident grin. I can't freaking say that word. Nishijima continued, his eyes still fixated on me.
君は僕に対して無関心だし、脚本を書いてるだけあって、頭の回転も悪くない。
Girl, you need to...
だから取引相手には最適だと思ったし、今だってそう思ってる。でなきゃ、ここまでする必要もないから。
You said you'd wait until I made up my mind. It's been a month.
言ったでしょ？もう待ちくたびれたって。
Yeah, it's been a freaking month,
そ
girl.
れに僕は十分な時間をあげたつもりだ。
That's why they give a cutoff date. Be like, okay, you have until this time. True, he gave me time, but he can't just force me into this. Then you need to reject it. You can't just force yourself into his life. You know? I expressed my anger and considered the situation. Nishijima had enough footage to fool anyone into thinking I declared my love for him, and he'd accepted it in turn. What can I do? I thought about it for a moment. Then I sighed and glared at Nishijima. I understand there's absolutely no way I can get out of this.
そうだね。
I mean, he's sneaky. Regardless, I won't be intimidated into doing what you want. You'll have to convince me. I want to know why you want to quit being an actor. Because he doesn't like it! Even I know that. You
で
did.
も君は恋人でも婚約者でもない。最近知り合った赤の
Just,
他人。
I mean, like, explaining it would
そ
be
こまで
helpful.
知る必要ある？
No, I think you should. If you want me to play your fiance. Or is your father so oblivious that he'd be fooled by my superficial performance without any knowledge of the underlying motives?
言うね。
I mean, you started it. Maybe love changes things, but I can't see why, in this uncertain situation, I'd trust a potentially jobless man with my future.
まあ、
Yeah,
そ
I
れ
was
は
like,
一
good
理あるか
point!
な。君が社会人ならともかく、まだ学生だし。今のままだと僕が養うことになるわけだし。
Well, I mean, most women wouldn't want to marry a guy marry a guy who's unemployed in the first place. Most, not all, of course.
実際に籍を入れるわけじゃないにしても、父がどこまで僕たちの動向を追い続け
Especially
る
someone
か
who
わから
had
な
a
いから
great
ね。
career and then they just drop it. But you still want to quit acting?
そう。だから実際そうなったとしたら、君と僕の生活は相当質素で不安定。
Right, so I need to emotionally prepare myself. I need to know what you want to do, what kind of future you're planning. I won't stop until he spills everything. Your father won't let you quit, but you definitely want to. If you really want to leave, why not just skip town or something? I mean, you could quit on your own. Or maybe you don't even have a real reason. You just want to rebel against your father. You also said that the people at the agency were your father's spies, yet you're still working there. What happened between you two? You still work in the same field as him. Something just doesn't add up. Yeah, you could leave the
次から次へと言葉が出てくるもんだね。
You are an adult. Your parents shouldn't be controlling what agency you work for. Even if I agree to be your fiancé, it'll all come crashing down if I don't know why I'm doing this.
ならそれって僕にも同じことが言えるんじゃない？
Well, we could get to know each other then. Huh?
君がこれからどうしたいのか。僕には君の目指す将来を知る権利がある。
Alright, I'll spill story for story. Let's do this. I told you from the start that I want to be a screenwriter.
それは分かってるけど。
He's
でも
perceptive.
求めてることは本当にそれだけ？もっと他にもあるんじゃない？
That's not...
そういえば合宿中、僕のドラマのことをいろいろ聞いてきた
Yeah,
こ
he
とがあ
picked
った
up
よね。
on it real fast. I mean, it's not like we're really that sneaky.
キャスト選考やミニドラマのためかと思っていたけど、それだけじゃなかったのかな。
Uh-oh.
君は僕が子役の頃の作品も網羅してるみたいだったから、僕のファンかとも考えたけ
Just
ど、
spill. What's he gonna do with it?
でも君は僕個人には興味がない。
I mean...
いくら君が脚本家志望だからって子供の頃のドラマ下手したらまだ君が生まれてない頃の作品もあるだろう。ファンでもないのに
I mean, I would
僕
just
が出て
complain
る
like,
作
what's he
品を
gonna
ピンポ
do?
イントで見るものかな。
What's the harm of telling him? I mean, we
Ja.
told... Teach found out and he
君が
just
本当
like,
に
oh,
知り
well,
たい
it's
ことは
not my
何？
dad, so...
さっき
Just be honest, it'll help.
君は感情に任せて質問をぶつけてきたけど、
Let's see if we go the honest communication route or the dramatic no one talks to each other route.
君が知りたいのは僕が俳優を辞めたい理由よりどうも父との関係性の方みたいな気がしたんだ。
Yeah, he's got this pegged, okay.
その顔は正解みたいだ。君は何が知りたいの？
Just... I want to know a little about your father, about a movie he starred in when he was younger. I was hoping to have the opportunity to ask him in person. He just so happened to have a role in it as well as a child actor, so I thought this would be my chance.
なるほど。でもそういうことなら僕も協力できると思うよ。
I mean, we should have laid this out as a contract anyway. I would have been like, all right, here are what I want, and this is what you want, so let's write out a contract and sign it.
もちろん婚約者役を引き受けてくれればの話だけど。
See, I think like this. I've been like, all right, contract. This is what I want. This is what you want. We okay with this? Okay, cool. Sign it. Good. All right, done. You're not even gonna ask why I want to know more about your father? He's like, I don't give a crap, honestly.
上田さんと同じ。いや、君以上に僕も君個人には興味
See,
が
he
ないん
don't.
だ。
It's just. I see. To be honest, I was slightly taken aback. I thought he'd interrogate me after I admitted I was looking into his father. He's like, I don't care.
まあでも少しだけでも秘密を話してくれたわけだし、ちゃんと答えないと。
All right, what's your deal? Huh?
次は僕の番だ。
I don't like
僕
it.
が俳優を辞めたい理由は簡単。
You don't like it?
俳優よりやりたい仕事があるから。それだけのことだよ。
He wants to be
公
an
表はしてないけ
artiste.
ど、そのために勉強も
He's the
続けてる。
painter we ran into at school. You fessed up rather quick, but you were so cagey about it until now.
まあ、僕
He
だ
wants
け
to
言
be
わ
an
ないのも
artist. He
不
was
公
the
平か
painter
な。
we ran into.
君の様子からして、さ
I
っ
mean,
き
he
の
could
件
do
に
that
は
as an
なかなか深い理
actor
由
too.
があるみたいだし。それに、君が婚約者になってくれるには、この情報が必要なんだよね。
How was that a big secret? Why didn't you just say this to be... whatever. Okay. Well. So even though you're busy with your acting job, you're studying something else as well?
そっちの方は好きでやってるから苦じゃないかな。
Okay. Last week, he only had one day off on his schedule, yet he's still making time to study. He must be really serious about this.
そう。本気だよ。
It's gotta be that painter we ran
ものす
into.
ごく
He sounded uncharacteristically sincere, and it all made sense at least a little. I know how it feels to want to do something you're really passionate about.
君も脚本家を目指して頑張ってるもんね。
Yes, I am. And you really want to pursue this other job no matter what it takes, don't you?
そう。もちろん食べていけるかはわからないし、路頭に迷う可能性もある。だから、僕と結婚したら苦労するよ。君にも働いてもらうことになると思う。
Hey, I said fake fiance. I'm not actually marrying you, dude. I don't mind. I'm living off my part-time work anyway.
心強い言葉だな。なんなら。
I'm not gonna take care of you, sir. Nishijima smiled, his visage perfectly proportioned. Ah! These words, stop it. I replied, you don't mean that. Yeah, he don't mean that. You don't mean that crap. You don't mean that. I didn't hide my exasperation, but Nishijima laughed, apparently satisfied with my answer. He's so... I played too many of these games.
安心した。
Alright.
さすが、これから将来を誓い合う恋人だ。
Sure. I never said I'd go that far. Jeez, I really can't tell if he's serious or not. I just guess that he's not serious about anything. The thought of us scheming together through a fake engagement made my brow furrow. Oh, it could be fun. I sighed and closed my eyes. I took a few deep breaths and turned to face him again. I've made up my mind. If you're going to use me, then I'm going to use you too.
やっぱり君を選んで正解だった。
Yeah, let's use each other. Perfect relationship.
好きとか愛してるとか、そんな言葉より、その一言の方がずっと信頼できる。一度引き受けたら、投げ出すような人でもない。君はまさに理想の婚約者だ。
Thank you. You have to keep your end of the deal too. I want to know more about your father, Kosuke, Nishijima, and also about writing romance. I need your help with these two things, at least until this is all over. I think Senna would have helped with the romance part.
安心して。
He's good at it.
必ず約束は守るよ。
I don't think Nishijima knows what he's doing with romance. He just wings it. Nishijima smiled and offered me his hand, and I reached out to take it. It wasn't a romantic gesture between lovers, but an agreement between two partners in crime. Yeah! Crime time. There wasn't a trace of love, passion, or even friendship in it. There's really only one point in this. Both of us were serving our own interests. I wonder why I fake a relationship with Kazuma. Or Senna. We agreed to work together for that reason and that reason alone. Or cutie. There. I feel something stronger between us, more than something vague like love. Nishijima was determined to reach his goal. He wouldn't stop, he wouldn't let me down or betray me, not until he got what he wanted. Maybe Senna's was to show that he could, like, handle a real relationship. I don't know. I know I could trust him on this.
君をしっかりと守ります。
Yeah,
お互いが求め
make
る
sure your
未来の
fans don't
ため。
murder me, please. That would be great. Even if our dreams were completely different. Until that day comes, I'll be your fiancé.
それじゃあ、改めてよろしく。僕の未来のお嫁さん。
Okay. That day, two conniving people agreed to get engaged. For the sake of their own goals and nothing else. Let's not fall in love, alright? That would be very bad.
ここが君の部屋。
Why are you here? Nishijima curiously looked all around my tiny one-room apartment. That's right. Several days had passed since we got engaged. You guys need to take some couple shots of each other. With each other. In order to fool Nishijima's father, we had to act the part, so we decided to start prepping early. That was weird. This was the first... Sorry, everything just went silent. This was the first step inviting him into my home.
割と狭いんだね。
Shut up. And I'm on my own, so it's fine. It's easy to clean as well. That's true.
ああ、そういえば、君の家族構成はどうなってるの？
They're all
誰がいて、 誰がいないとか。
No one's around. I know we agreed to this, but he really doesn't hold back. His abrupt question had thrown me off, but I answered regardless. My mom, a screenwriter, died when I was in elementary school. My grandma died when I was in high school, and my dad was never there.
それじゃあ脚本家を目指してるのはお母さんの影響もあってというところ？
Yes. Partly. Nishijima's tone was sympathetic, but the corner of his lips turned up as he nodded.
今は天涯孤独だけど、お母さ
Don't
んのよう
overly
な脚本家になるべ
dramatize my
く
life,
必
please.
死に夢を追いかけている女子大生。そんな君と出会い、知るうちに
Why don't you be a
僕はいつし
screenwriter?
か
Holy
支えてあげ
crap.
たいと思うようになった。うん、なかなかの説得力だ。
Why are you such a good liar? Oh my gosh. With your acting skills, it could turn out to be a tearjerker.
でもセリフとか話の流れはあまり暗くならない感じで。
I love those freaking
あく
AC
まで
units.
感動
Sorry, I
もの
got
でお願い
distracted.
します。
Wait, what?
何驚いてるの？この計画のシナリオを書くのは君だよ。
Huh?
まあ、
Oh,
父が何と言って邪魔してくるか
he
はわ
wants.
からない
Okay, I
け
can
ど、
write our
そ
relationship.
のあたりは
Leave
想
it to
像
me.
で。アドリブでなんとかなるでしょ
How did we meet? Wait a second. You never said anything
う。
about.
これも恋愛を書くための
I
協
mean,
力。
I did need help
だよ。
with the romantic story. Ugh. Alright, fine. As I struggled for words, Nishijima slowly paced around my room. He stopped in front of my bed. I mean, there's nowhere else to really.
結構狭いな。まあ、
We
で
gonna
きな
take
い
a
こと
couple
もない
photo?
か。
Couple shot? Enough space for what? We're gonna take a selfie on the
そ
bed.
んなの決まってる。恋人同士の営みだよ。
Don't be bullet. Don't do this. Pardon?
婚約するくらいの関係なら、
He's
一通り
teasing
は
us.
済ませてるはずでしょ。
Girl, you should know he's just teasing you. We would? I don't know what you're talking about.
あれ、知ら
In
な
that
いなん
case,
て
I would
言う
just get
の
a
困る。
futon bed and we'd be on the floor. Nishijima turned to me, a solemn expression on his face.
この計画はリアル感が大事なんだ。インスピレーションが湧かないって言うなら、僕にできることは手伝うから。
We need to stop getting flustered around like the most simple things that he says. Like in a romantic way. He took a step toward me. Then another. Stop joking, I don't need your help. And don't come any closer. As I shrank away from him, Nishijima gave me a very annoyed look. How am I gonna fake a relationship if I can't even get close to this dude? Did he just sigh? Yes, I'm
一
even
応言って
frustrated with
お
you.
くけど、父も俳優だ。この程度でいちいち動じているようじゃ、ごまかすなん
Yeah,
て
girl,
無
we
理だ
need
よ。
to work on this.
僕を失望させないで。
He's getting serious. I'm sorry. But I don't think your kind of help is exactly...
嫌なの？
We need to start basic. Don't get all super aggressive right off the bat. That's not what I mean. It's just that it's hold our
やっぱ
hand.
り面白いな。
Act like we're actually dating. Like start with holding hands. And then move on. What?
だって、本当に僕が何かすると思ったんでしょ？
Huh?
僕がさっき言ったのは、
Girl, he already
押し倒
said he
した
has
り
no
とか、
interest.
そういう演技でカバーできるくらいのこと。まあ、キスくらいならしてもいいけど、それ以上はさすがに。ね、
Yeah, it's a fake relationship, dude.
でも一回くらいはキスしとく？案外、それで新しい扉が開く。
Start with holding her hand, please. Our girl is a little too, innocent. I don't need any doors open, thank you very much. Let me be clear. If you do anything weird without my permission, I'm calling off the engagement on the spot. Got it? Got it. I'm the writer here, so how's this for the script? There'll be no premarital congress in our engagement. Right, Congress.
婚
We're
前
holding
交渉って
Congress.
古いな。
Nishijima appeared to be enjoying himself, yet my guard was up. It won't last long at all if I believe everything he says. I gradually sank into a scowl, and Nishijima looked at me as if he thought of something.
仲良くといえば、 いつまでも名字で呼び合うのもおかしい
Just
ね。
call me my first name, dude.
上田さ
Not really.
んなら僕は読み合わせの時みたいにちゆきちゃんにしようかな。
Jeep-chan. Yeah, go
つ
for it.
いでにこれからは敬語もなしで。僕たちの関係には必要なんよね。
Nishijima peered at my face and I started babbling. I can't. I'm also working as your assistant. I have to act like I normally do.
まあ、それもそっか。それじゃあよろしくね。
I
ちゆ
mean,
きちゃん。
when he calls me that, it reminds me of the read-through. Hey, I just remembered that video you took. Did you delete it? Of course not.
ん
It's
決してないよ。
it's collateral. It's just in case I back out. What?
大丈夫。心配しなくても誰かに見せたりしな
Yeah,
いよ。
it's to make
君
sure
が
I
婚
don't
約
back
者でい
out.
てくれるうちは。ね。
How can he say that with a straight face? Very easily, actually. Riku, you have such a wonderful personality.
名前呼びはしてくれるんだ。
I like his first name. It's a lot easier to say than
し
Nishijima.
っくりきてる。
I can't even be sarcastic with him. Sometimes I want to see just how his brain worked. But I don't have time for that now. I was stuck in my room alone with a crazy guy and that had to come first. By the way, it's almost October. Yay, Halloween! Professor Asagi is hard at work writing.
何急に。
Oh, he's like, oh yeah, the thing I don't care about.
映画の話。
Yeah, he doesn't care about the movie, remember? Yep, I'm excited to see how the story turns out. I think they're announcing the cast soon.
ああ、うん。
It's okay, I don't care.
発表っていうか、スケジュールの確保もあるから、決まった人間には10月中には連絡が来るらしいけど。
Oh, so the announcement is in
君
November.
はまだ聞いてないの？
No. No one's told me anything. I'm looking forward to it.
そうだね。
Why would I be told anything? I'm just an assistant. I really want to read his script as soon as it's done. It's going to be so good. Professor Asagi never disappoints.
君さ、出来たてほやほやの婚約者の前で、
Dude,
他の男の話とは。
you don't need to be
な
that
かな
type
か
of
思い切っ
fiance.
てるよね。
Your personality flipping would like drive me insane. Some other guy. It's not like that at all. This is useless. I've never had a knack for making engaging conversation. I know we just need to get out of here. Like, I know we just need to get out of here. Sorry, I'm not reading. My brain. It's not working today, apparently. Riku, if we're engaged, don't we need an engagement ring? Why don't we go get it now?
今から？
Yes, that's why I said now. Yes, it's only midday, and it's a good opportunity.
ああ、そういえばそうかな。
Nice first day's ring
いい
shopping.
ね。婚約者との初デートは
Okay,
指
let's
輪
do
探
this.
しだ。
Yes, that was totally smooth. We'll find a decent, reasonably... Do you know who you're talking to? We're talking about... Okay. Find a decent, reasonably priced ring while we're at it. He's not going to do that. He's going to go with flashy and big. Or so I thought. Girl.
それでちゆきちゃん、君の好きなブランドは何？
Breakfast at
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
カルティオ？
Let's do Tiffany's. Huh?
もっと違うブランドの方がいい？
Let's do...
僕、そういうの詳しくないから。
I don't... It's not that. You just brought that up out of nowhere. And both Tiffany's and Cartier are way too expensive. He's a famous actor. Just... This is the only time you're gonna have a giant rock on your hand. Do it.
でも女性はそういうのに憧れるんでしょ？
Yes. To some, perhaps, but this isn't even a real engagement. There's no need to spend that much. Our different perspectives vex me, but Riku... Wait, do I get to keep this ring after this fake engagement, or does he want it back? That is the question that needs to be asked and answered here. Let's see. Our different perspectives vex me, but Riku just stroked his chin and thought...
さっきはあえてスルーしたけど、君の部屋に
What?
貯金箱あったよね。
What's piggy bank have to do with anything? Oh,
500円玉貯金ってやつ？
okay. Yes, and...
うん。もしかして君って主戦度？
A cheapskate? I just like to save up and be frugal. That's called a cheapskate, my dear.
あはん、そっか、わかった。
I had a friend like that. And yeah. He was a great guy, though. Stop it! Don't give me that look. Like you're so superior.
大丈夫。お金は大事ってことだよね。
Let's just... He's trying to show up his dad. Like, he's trying to show his dad that this is real. So he's gotta... No, actually, get a real ring. He smiled gently as if to calm me down, but I continued to pout, a little annoyed by him. Exactly, so let's find a ring that's cheap but good.
でもそれだと父に怪しまれない。
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
将来を誓い合った相手に安物なんて。
His dad would expect him to buy a nice ring. Riku seemed insistent, so I thought it over again. I'm only a student, and I have no family. Your future is pretty uncertain too, right? And maybe it makes more sense that we're being cautious with our money. It'll show that we're really thinking this through. Let's go in the middle. Let's get a moderately priced ring. That looks good. See? Let's go then. We'll aim for somewhere between 1,000 to 2,000 yen. Girl.
1000円って。
That is
それはさすがに安すぎない？
Girl. Oh. Oh. What are we gonna do with our girl? What are we gonna do with our girl? 1,000 yen? What's it, like 10 bucks? Let me check this. Alright, yen. Dude. Okay, this is how bad this is. 1,000 yen is $6.87. That can't be right. $6? What? Wow, what are you gonna do? Go gotcha and get a ring? Oh, $1,000 Japanese yen is about $6.87. Ish. Girl, even back in the day, that was like maybe like 10 bucks at most. 1,000 yen? Do they mean like 100,000 yen? Because oh my gosh, you can't buy any ring with Riku stood there confused as my eyes gleamed. What are you talking about? That'll be that much. Okay, that'll very much get you a decent lunch.
そう。
What? Are we talking about getting a ring? I'm confused. Let's start at the stall over there. Or is he talking about lunch? I thought we were talking about a ring. I'm confused. What? We went a couple of shops until we found one with a pretty design and a good price. Yep, I think this will do the trick.
本当にそれでいいの?
What if we do? Buy it at a freaking kids store? This is the one we could split the price.
いや、いいよ。
I certainly hope she meant that was just for lunch.
これは一応婚約指輪でしょ?
He's gonna get a different ring.
外で待ってて。
Gonna get a different ring. Please get a different ring. This girl is... Oh my gosh. This girl... Thank you for paying for it.
それじゃあ行こっか。
He got a different ring. I know for a fact he did. Huh? I assumed he was going to hand me the ring now, but he hurried away, walking briskly. So you can't return it. But what about the ring?
いくらなんでも買ったのをそのまま店の前で渡すのはなしでしょ?
He's gonna do it in front of his dad or something. Why not? I don't mind.
いいから。
Because he bought a different ring because your taste sucks. 1,000 yen. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Where's he taking me? Hopefully somewhere to go call. Eventually arrived at the planetarium. Wow, I haven't been to a planetarium in so long. I like planetariums, they're nice.
あっちの方に座ろう。
Okay. It was a weekday, so there were hardly anyone there. We almost had the place to ourselves. Riku and I sat in the seats furthest to the back. Sometimes schools will have field trips to these places, so I don't know if they're that just lucky. Thanks for paying for the tickets, too.
指輪がまさかの破格の安さだったからね。
He is rolling in dough, girl. Like, he's a famous actor. He's not getting paid. Nothing wrong with that. I like it.
だからこれくらいはしないとって。千雪ちゃん。
Please tell me it's a different ring.
左手を出して。
I looked at his face. He was smiling pleasantly, but his voice was serious. No one had ever said that to me before, but I slowly extend my left hand to him, like on TV shows. Oh, it's gonna be dark so she can't see it. At that moment, the lights in the room went out one by one. It's about to begin. We can finish this later. It's gonna take a picture. Tried to pull my hand back. Oh, he's gonna hold our hand. He was whispering as he pulled my hand towards him. Oh, that's a ring. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda... I don't...
僕は本当に感謝してる。君と出会って、君とドラマ作りをして、お祭りに行って。
I'm judging the ring, okay? I'm sorry.
共犯者だ。
You're scammers.
君のおかげで、
I like him.
夢が近づいてきた気がする。
Are you recording this?
ありがとう。
Well, not the scammer part. Riku. Riku's gentle gaze drew my eyes to him, and all I could manage was a raspy murmur. Riku really is beautiful. My eyes were transfixed on him as he continued to smile gently.
君は気づいてないかもしれないけど。
He's totally recording this.
君は誰より大切な人なんだ。
Huh? Ah, he's recording it.
この世界に俳優である僕を知っている人は星の数ほどいるけれど、でも俳優をやめて違う道に進みたいと思ってる僕を知っているのは
Such a...
たった一人、君だけだよ。それを伝えたいと思ったのも
Gosh.
千雪ちゃんだけだから。
I'm just waiting for someone to come out with a camera or something.
誰でもよかったわけじゃない。君じゃなきゃダメだから。
Just when he says play along with it, I don't know.
そしてだから僕はやめる時も健やかなる時も
Editing magic, maybe he'll edit some stuff out.
大切にするよ。
He slowly slid the engagement ring along my left ring finger. This was all fake, of course. It was only a prop to trick Riku's father. It almost feels as if we're actually exchanging vows. I truly hope you reach your goal. I'll do my best to support you until then. This is why I think he is recording this, because I... Huh? It's a different ring, isn't it?
僕を応援してくれるって。
Because he knows that we can't act, so he's putting us in these weird situations, so we naturally say these things. That's what you really want, isn't it?
そうだけど。
If you're this serious about it, I'll support you as your fiancé. You can do it.
ありがとう。僕は
If he's not recording this, I'm going to be very
本
confused.
当にいい婚約者を見つけたみたいだ。
Riku's smile as he said that was different from his usual expression. It almost seemed as if he were close to tears. He's a good actor. Eventually, the planetarium display ended. I looked down at the ring he slid on my finger. He made my heart race for a moment there. This would make a wonderful scene if I can get it down on paper. I lightly stroked the ring. It was slightly cold, which compelled me to keep touching it. It means he's going to help me learn about writing romantic scenes, too. I grinned and faced Riku. Riku, thank you so much for earlier. It taught me a lot about... Then I saw his face. Sleepy. Is he sleeping? Doofus. He looks so comfortable. Has he been asleep since he put the ring on my finger? I mean, these shows are kind of long. Riku, please wake up. The show's over. Riku, wake up. Just poke him in the face. Wake up.
おはよ
Did you have a good nap? It's definitely not. Who falls asleep right after proposing? I mean,
う。最初は
it's
起きて
fake
たんだ
anyway,
け
so
ど
like he's really invested.
暗いのと音楽がちょうどよくて。
Yeah, it's a nice comfy.
最近寝不足だったし。
Is that because of the other thing you're working on? What about your health? I glanced at him, and his eyelids were already drooping back to sleep.
大丈夫。
Wait, was what he was saying like real then? I'm all confused. That was like a huge jump in affection. Your job is important, but I'm worried about you.
へえ
What? His eyes opened just a crack and he looked at me with surprise.
君は僕個人には興味ないと思ってたけど
I mean, as your fiance, of course I'd be worried. Don't
いい心が
don't
けだ
say
ね
crap.
そういう風に振る舞ってくれると父に合わせるのも楽しみになってくるそれじゃ
No. Riku stretched and got up from his seat.
今日の目的は達成したし君の家まで送るよ
Do they not engage with the audience during these shows in Japan? Because here they have you ask questions and stuff. No, it's fine. So if they're like the only ones there, they would have been asking them questions. I shook my head and quickly got to my feet. You seem really tired, so let's call it a day. I can get home on my own.
そう君って面倒くさくなくていいね
Thanks, I guess. Riku yawned and then turned his back to me.
今日は割と楽しかったよじゃあね
Oh, I'm getting whiplash from the proposal situation to this. Bye. He's as laid back as ever. At first, I didn't feel safe being around him. Girl, you should never be safe around him. But maybe I enjoyed myself today, too. Cheers, I guess. That night, I studied the ring on my left hand for a while before taking it off. Can I be honest, guys? I hate that ring. I hate it. It looks like something your boyfriend in high school would get you from like Claire's or something. It doesn't look like it would be from an actual jewelry store. Like an actual legit like jewelers. Especially not an engagement ring. Maybe just the gold band, but even that's like, I don't know, it looks really thin. I studied the ring on my left hand for a while before taking it up. Like, that sucker would break. I can't lose it on accident. Like, keep the box and just keep it in the box. I placed it in my purse and put my purse inside a pocket in my backpack. That is the worst place for that. I hope Riku was able to get some good sleep. Worst place to put that ring. He seemed to be sleeping so comfortably in the planetarium. Maybe he's getting deep into his own thing right now. Riku's stern expression popped into my head. I can't say I'm not worried, but I also want the best for him. That thought made me smile. Taking advantage of my cheerful mood, I went to my desk and started writing. Girl, I hate that ring. I don't. Sorry. It's been a while since our fake engagement started. We've both been busy since then, so we hadn't done anything as a couple lately. Instead, we just carried on with our hectic lives. I was working as his assistant that day, and we were in a cab on the way home from a shoot. You're very busy again today. Here's the current schedule I got from the staff.
ありがとう
You're welcome. I got used to my job, and I found myself talking more with the production staff than Riku since he didn't have a manager. I wasn't responsible for things like schedules and pay, of course, but I proactively took on tasks as I could. Riku took the documents I held out to him, but he stopped to look at my left hand.
指輪いつもしてるわけじゃないんだ
Well, no, people will ask. Oh, no, I don't. I don't want to lose it, so I usually leave it in my bag.
突っ込まれたら僕からもらったって正直に答えればいいんじゃな
I
い
thought we were supposed to... Never.
ふんま必要な時につけてくれればそれでいいよ
Riku then casually changed the topic.
明日の僕の予定はオフだったよね
No. Nope. You have the whole day off. You should take a break.
うんまあ
He's gonna go
それ
do
もそう
art
だけど
at school. You have other plans?
うんまあね
He seemed a little excited. Curious, I looked at him to see what his expression was. Is it about that thing you want to do?
秘密
No fair. Not that it matters to me. Just let me know if there's anything I can help with.
もっと素直におねだりしていいよ。婚約者の声が聞けないと
You're laying it on real
寂しいって。大丈夫。ちゃんと連絡するから。
Even if she doesn't want to spread this cabby's here and all this. Call me only if you need my help. I made that clear to him. Don't try to blackmail me again. Riku's sudden chuckle startled me. I looked over at him and he turned to face me. Why are you laughing?
いや、婚約者を意識してない時の君は淡々としてるなと思っただけ。
Oh. I forgot at the moment I'm still his fiancée too. Feeling a little awkward, I let my eyes wander. I do miss your voice, I guess. I mean, I do. Ugh.
いいよ、無理しなくて。君が一人でいることに慣れているのは自宅訪問でよく分かったし。
Thanks.
誰に甘えることもなく地に足をつけて君は自分で生計を立ててきた。
Oh, thank you. I thought he was done. My bad.
でも仮とはいえ今の君は一人じゃない。
Jar.
何か困ったことがあ
Thanks
った
for
ら
that. I
連
do
絡して。
struggle with some jars.
瓶の蓋が開かないとかでもいいから。
I guess that happens sometimes. I do try a couple of things first, though, like warming the lid with hot water. Actually, what you need to get is these, like, rubber, things. They're sometimes on pot holders, and you grip that, it grips the lid easier, and then you can pop that sucker.
そういうことは君の方がずっと知ってるか。
Trust me, they're like
僕
this
の出る幕は
rubber
なさそうだな。
textured thing. Being on my own can be a problem too. In fact, something happened just the other day.
困ったこと？
I mean, safety if you injure yourself, whatever. Yep, my college has lots of different departments and they're all in separate buildings. I don't often see people from other departments, but I happened to bump into an art student wearing overalls. I didn't realize I got paint on me until later, so I had to wash it off late at night.
それで絵の具はちゃ
That
んと取
painter
れた？
was you, wasn't it? I did. I looked up how and it came out perfectly. Took a lot of effort though.
そう。服は傷まなかった？
Why do you care about it's just clothes? Nope. I looked that up too.
よかった。絵の具って物によっては落ちにくい
He's
から。
gotta be the painter. Have you had a similar experience?
うん。役でちょっとね。
Okay. Oh, I see. Apparently they're hard to remove and they can dry up and harden.
そう。繊維の奥まで入り込んでね。そうなったら最悪クリーニング行きだよ。自力で落とせた君はすごいと思う。
Really? Then let me know if you get any paint on you later and I can clean it up for you.
ありがとう。
Way to act actually like his girlfriend. After our idle chat, it was time for us to part ways. The next day, I got Professor Asagi's permission to visit his office after his lecture to read the various resources he had stored on romance. I see, by using foreshadowing here, the plot follows naturally into the next stage. It also heightens the romantic drama. Bro, you should know how to use foreshadowing, you write. Good romance writers really make the script come alive. At that moment... Frickin' phone. A ring message? Oh, it's from Riku. I opened the Ring app on my phone. He sent me a message asking me to go to the store and then meet him at a certain place. But... why does he want me to meet him there? Puzzled, I cocked my head to the side, but I replied that I'd be there and left the office. Oh no, what are we doing? Ah, he is a painter! I knew it! I've never been inside the art department studio. A world of chaos awaited me inside. There was everything, where everything was strewn far and wide. I gazed in astonishment at the sight before me. In my hand, I carried a grocery bag with bananas and milk. Why'd he ask me to meet him here? Maybe he has a friend in the art department. He is the person in the art department. Come on, girl. Connect. You even ran into him. I sent him a quick message on Ring, but the message remained unread. It's dark, and there doesn't seem to be anyone here. I'm pretty sure he's not pulling a trick on me, but... excuse me, is anyone there? Hello? Silence. Maybe no one's here. Huh? I think I just heard someone groaning. Riku, you dead? A ghost? It's Riku. Gosh dang it. Truth be told, I was afraid, but I slowly crept toward the voice. But if I find someone collapsed, then you need to help them, duh. I turned the corner in the lengthy corridor. It's really someone on the floor. He probably needs food. I hurried toward the body, but the person in the overalls didn't move an inch. An ambulance! No, I need to find someone else first. Are they even breathing? I mean, he was groaning earlier, so... I dropped my bag, crouched down, and put my hand on their shoulder. Are you alright? Can you get up? I'll call someone to help. Can I see Riku in his overalls? I really want to see what he looks like that she can't recognize him. Responding to my voice, the person slowly moved their head and torso. What a relief, they're alive! Whew. I breathed a sigh of relief. Oh, is he gonna eat the bananas? Is that rustling I hear? Hey! Stop, why are you rifling through my bag? Oh, snap out of it. Despite my best efforts to stop them, they started peeling a banana, then plunged the straw into the milk. Stop that, they're for someone else. You can't have them. Hi, Riku, what you doing? Sorry, you can't just take other people's... Riku, are you trying to pull crap them? Huh? Wait, the overalls. How do you know about that? Hi, Riku! I like him like this. He looks cute. I gulped nervously as they slowly lumbered to their feet. I knew it was freaking you. Wait, I think I've heard this voice before. He looks good like this. All disheveled like. Hi, Riku. He pulled his mask off and pushed his bangs up. I could finally see his face. Hi, Riku? Exhausted, he let go of his bangs and started sucking on the straw of his milk. Wait, so Riku, what are you doing at this college? He said he was studying. You're not really wearing overalls. You look like you're wearing coveralls. Working. I looked around and saw a drill, a saw, brushes, and buckets. He is a set designer. Okay. There are other art supplies scattered all over the floor, too. It's a big, partly finished picture. Why does he need the drill? Riku, did you make this piece of art? What is it a picture of? Yeah, set designer. I like him like this. Stage art. I repeat those words in my mind as I looked at Riku's face, but I couldn't tell how he was feeling. Is this what you want to do? Yeah, set designer. Jeez, I feel like I know more about this crap than she does. So that's what this is about. I just had drama kid friends. And when you said you've been studying as a student at this college. Aw, he's so cute, disheveled like this. Never realized we went to the same college, girl. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah, that would be hard. Does he actually have to show up? I'm not surprised. It's amazing you're still attending college with the schedule you already have. I love it. So that's why you went to such lengths to get me involved? He said he got sick of waiting, but in reality he was running out of time. Could have told me this from the start. Yeah, she would have freaking agreed right off the bat. I mean, just see, this is why the adults, they just went, well, the older adults, or everyone's adult, they just went and talked to each other, went, yeah, no, it's not like open conversation, yeah, no. Then they got everything done within like 30 minutes. Riku looked down, his soft hair falling on his face. I like it. I love it. I'm confused about where our relationship is at this point.
背中を押してもらえたみたいで結構嬉しかった。
Riku. His emotions peeked out between the strands of his long hair. His smile was like nothing he'd shown me before. It was kind and radiant warmth. But why were you collapsing here? You really surprised me. He's probably tired.
ああ、あれは作業に没頭して食事するのを忘れて
Freaking
たから。
artists, I swear.
ただのエネルギー切れ。
Ran out of fuel. For can't milk and bananas, you need a proper meal.
何言ってるの？牛乳とバナナは栄養満点だよ。それに何より。
Yeah, you can eat sandwiches one-handed too, dude.
これほど作業中にもってこいの食事。
There's a lot of things you can eat
ない
one-handed.
でしょ。
Well, you should have at least gone shopping before you collapsed or gotten someone from class to help you.
ああ、たまに声はかけられるけど、俳優業やりながらだと人付き合い全然なくて。ま、だから、君が同じ大学で助かったよ。ありがとう。
I mean, you're welcome, I guess. I'm happy to help, but when it was between this new revelation and my concern for him, I was speechless. Riku, on the other hand, offered me a banana. Well, I guess thank
君も
you.
食べる？おいしいよ。
I paid for them, so thank you for giving me the thing I paid for. No thanks. And really, I can get you something more to eat. Might collapse again with just that. Onigiri, maybe? You know? Riku stopped peeling his banana. He blinked and looked into my face. What is it? You're giving me a weird look.
気遣ってくれてるんだって思って。
Dude, I thought you were dead. Of course I am. I'm your fiancé, after all. Fake fiancé.
前はもっとそっけなかったのに、婚約者が板についてきたみたいだ
I'm
ね。
just getting used to it, dude. Was I really like that girl? You were horrible.
君の自宅に行った時は近寄るなって言われたし。
Well, I mean, we didn't know you, so that was your fault for saying something so strange.
変なことって？
Dude, you know what you did. Don't lie. Something about whatever lovers do.
それで意識しちゃったんだよね。
Don't act like Senna, man. You might be used to these sort of things, but I'm definitely not. Yeah, our girl's too pure. That's why I can't even write the script about love.
いや、別に慣れてるわけじゃないけど。
Yeah, he's probably has worse dating.
まあでも、確かにそこは問題だよね。
His tone suddenly turned serious and my mouth snapped shut.
婚約してる恋人同士なのに、ちょっとしたことで過剰反応。
Yeah, she's
それ
pretty
じ
bad
ゃ
at
怪し
this.
まれて終わりだよ。
I will admit she's pretty bad. Ugh. You're right, I'm sorry.
まあ、恋愛経験がないっていうのは最初から聞いてたから。父に会う前に、多少は僕に対する免疫はつけとかないとね。
Yeah, we need to get our girl used to this. Acclimated? What are you gonna do to me? I instinctively shrank back in Riku's side.
だ
Not
から
that.
それだよ。身構えすぎ。
Girl, even I know he didn't mean
しかも
that.
少しでも妙なことをしたら、即婚約解消なんて。
I don't know of
お
any.
互い
Oh, sorry. You have a point, but how am I supposed to get used to being around you? I'm just like so distracted.
そうだな。
I don't know. Riku thought for a moment and then started nodding.
それじゃあ、君が身構えたり、恥ずかしがることを僕がわざとするから、君は過剰反応せずにそれに耐える。
Okay, I think I can do that.
っていう訓練はど
So basically, I just have to ignore you without getting flustered.
う？まあ、多少照れたりした方が
I
自
mean,
然かも
more
しれない
more
けど。
react without being flustered, but sure. I get it. You're right. He'd realize instantly if I met him like this. Okay, I agreed to play your fiancé, and I'll play it to the best of my abilities. As I pumped my fists, I saw his lips curl into a smile, and we fell into the trap again.
君のそういうところ、すごくいいと思う。それじゃあ早速、今日の作業後にやってみる？
Okay. Yes, please.
じゃあ終わったら連絡するから。それまで。
Okay, I'll just sit in the corner.
ん？
May I stay here until you're finished?
ここに？
I mean, sure. Yes?
それは別にいいけど。でも、僕全然構わないし、喋らないよ。
I have nothing else to do. That's fine. I just want to watch you work. At least, is there a chair at least I could sit on?
まあ、 それも役が板についてきたってことなのかな。
Riku laughed and returned to his canvas. He picked up a huge brush and got to work without a word. What set is he designing? Back at the camp, I remembered him fixing a chair on set. At first, I thought he did DIY as a hobby, but it turns out that it was more than just a hobby. Riku's various hums and mumblings seemed loud in the dim, empty studio. Sometimes his hands would stop, but after a brief pause, they would start moving again. I couldn't help but smile as he casually wiped the sweat from his forehead. This is what he looks like when he's really focused. His face didn't have that sparkly glamour he presented on TV. He exuded a sense of excitement that even I could feel when I looked at him. He must really love doing this. He's like a little kid. Well, I would hope so. He's trying to quit acting for this. I gotta say, it's incredible that he can do all this DIY workshopping and painting too. Plus, he's wearing coveralls, not overalls. I don't know why they keep saying overalls. He has an in with the industry too, so he can do set design because he already knows all these people. Aside from him single-mindedly wielding his brush was far from princely visage he was known for. I don't like the princely types anyway, so. His hair was unkempt and his coveralls, they're not overalls or coveralls. His coveralls were covered in paint. He'd been so focused that he'd even forgotten to eat until he collapsed. Despite all that, I might like him better this way. I know I do. That thought crossed my mind as I absently watched him work. Wait just a moment. What? Come on, girl, get it together. The more I looked at him, the messier his hair got. He looked more a sad loner, honestly. A normal woman would probably prefer a shiny Prince Charming, right? Nope, not me. I don't care about Prince Charming types. They kind of weird me out. Oh no, could it be? Were my preferences out of whack? You like the disheveled him, don't you? So much green, I hate it. As soon as we got home, Riku dove onto the sofa and stretched out in delight. He closed his eyes, ready to fall asleep. Riku, you promised that we would start practicing now. Oh, poor guy sleep. He lurched upright, but he still looked as if he might doze off. So I gotta need to switch into actor mode. Give me a second. Switch on. I stared at him as he closed his eyes and sat perfectly still for several seconds. When he opened his eyes again... You don't do the personality thing. He's crisp and bright now. I guess that's what the switch was for. I'll put my ring on then. Ugh. I pulled the ring out of my purse and slid it onto my left ring finger. I'm surprised you haven't lost that thing yet. Perfect. I'm ready. Let's do this. Is it gonna be one of those pretend times? Yeah, I think it is. Pretend time! Woo! Yes, I'm saving. Kidding me? When I screw up, I edit it out just so you know. Doesn't happen really, so just in case. Yes. So if I screw it up, I will go back. Don't be swayed by Riku's words and behaviors. Okay. Riku scooted to the edge of the sofa and lightly patted the space next to him. Okay. When I sat down next to him, he looked straight at me. With a gentle smile, he said. That's so out of the blue, and he just has to be so dazzling when he says it. He's in total actor mode. No, I can't let this faze me. This isn't Riku. He's acting more like the protagonist of a romance movie. If so, then I have to act like his partner. I need to respond like a fiancé would. I love you too. They're so easy to choose. I held back my nerves and my rapidly increasing heart rate and took a deep breath. I love you too. I said it. As I breathed a sigh of relief, Riku smiled and brought his lips to my ear.
よかった。君が僕と同じ気持ちで嬉しい。
Oh, even I would kind of go, please don't. His actor mode is so powerful. He sighed and his expression softened as he looked at me. I gulped and stared back, feeling myself melt under his sweet gaze. All of a sudden...
キスしていい?
I mean, okay. What? Riku tilted his head, his eyes pleading with me, and I froze. What's with him all of a sudden? He promised not to do anything weird. He's not going to do anything in this acting. He continued to smile at me, but I had no idea how to respond. Am I supposed to act coy like they do in TV shows and movies? No. But if I think about Riku's behavior until now, he'd just find that annoying. Should I play along then? He did promise not to go too far. Should I just continue treating this as acting practice? Yes. Okay. Okay. We're engaged and lovers normally kiss. We're engaged and lovers normally kiss, so I need to at least try. Riku gently smiled at me, but I was still nervous and frozen to the spot.
よかった。拒まれちゃったらどうしようかと思っちゃった。
I feel... okay. Well, I am your fiancé.
ほっぺた真っ赤にして。僕の婚約者は本当に可愛いね。
I'm trying my best over here. Our girl's so innocent. Speechless from the shock of it all, I watched as Riku's face came closer to mine. Wait, his face is too close. He's usually... Is he actually going to do it? No, I don't think so.
なかなかできないから。
I don't think he does. Well,
それじゃあ早速。
he's so in actor mode, he's not going to. He's just acting, right? I instinctively pulled back, but he caught me with his arm and held me gently but firmly. We're supposed to be acting like lovers and getting used to getting close, so I don't know why she's acting like this. Is he actually serious? I didn't know how to react. The look in his eyes were more intense than I would have ever imagined. No, this isn't about him or me as real people. This is a play we're making for ourselves. Riku is both an actor and an audience member. I need to remember them also acting, so I should. Riku leaned in close to me. Close eyes? If it's going to come down to this, I need to steel myself. After all, we're engaged now. I inhaled deeply and held my breath as I slowly closed my eyes.
やっと素直になってくれた。
Smiling, Riku quietly murmured under his breath as he continued to inch closer to my lips.
そんなに強く目をつむったら。
He's not going to actually kiss
まぶ
us.
たがくっついちゃうよ。
He's so easy to... My heart is pounding so hard it hurts. With my eyes closed, I could feel Riku's face slowly approaching mine. He's right in front of me. Girl! I squeezed my eyes even tighter and then... I felt a slight warmth on my cheek, followed by the faintest sound. See, he wasn't gonna actually kiss us. I knew he was smiling as his lips left my cheek. Just playing with you, girl. Oh, I thought he was going to kiss me on the lips. He never said lips. I knowingly sighed and Riku looked at me smirking.
もしかして
Yes, a
大
little
外
bit.
れだった？
Yes. Huh?
なら今度は口にしてみようか。せっかくだし。
Dude, we're not at that point. I could barely have you around me. While we're at it. Riku ignored my flustered state and gently cut my cheek with his hand. I can't handle a kiss on the lips. While I glared and tried to resist, I saw a tiny glint of mischievousness reflected in his eyes. Riku is teasing me. Duh. You're a meanie. This is too much. Seems too whiny. You're a meanie. I'm here losing my wits and he's just enjoying the show. I glared at him and pouted.
へえ。
I mean, what?
今のちょっと可愛かった。
Well, thank you, I guess. Huh?
ねえ、もう一回言ってみて。
Meanie?
意地悪って。そしたら本当にキスしたくなっちゃいそう。
What? No, never again.
せっかく可愛いのに。
No. Jeez. Riku was silent for a moment, but then he smiled happily at me. What is it?
なんでも。ただ僕の婚約者は本当に可愛いなと思ってね。
What is it this time? Riku chuckled and my guard went up.
そんなに可愛いと今度は君からキスして欲しくなっちゃうな。
Oh my gosh. What? He wants me to kiss him? Well, you have to get used to doing that too.
君がキスしてくれたら溜まってる疲れも吹き飛ぶと思うんだ。
Well, sometimes the woman does make the first move and goes for the kiss, but do I really have to? It's fine if the woman is okay with it, but I'm not that kind of person. He's just messing. Is he just messing with me? Yes. Yes. I've come this far and I don't want to run away now. However, he is asking me to do it. What should I do? And I just kiss him on the cheek. It'll be okay if it's just his cheek. That's way easier than kissing him on the lips. He never said he wanted on the lips anyway. Okay, let's do this. Nervous, I shut my eyes tightly. Still, I was determined, so I tried to kiss his cheek. Here goes! I lightly brushed my lips against his cheek for just a second and then pulled back entirely. I just kissed him! That was so embarrassing.
本当にキスしてくれるとは思わなかった。
Well, I did it anyway. Like, thank you. I did it. Huh?
でも君からこうしてキスされるのも
Oh,
悪くない
don't even. I know you're freaking full of it. Oh my gosh.
そう
Don't lie to me. Huh? Riku. Seeing I was getting worked up, Riku smiled softly.
嘘だよ。
Such
冗
a...
談。
Thank you. He patted my shoulder.
君はやればできる子だって信じてたよ。偉い偉い。
Thank you. We do need to get used to this skinship stuff because it's not gonna... We're not gonna fool his dad otherwise. Was it weird?
まあちょっとそわそわしてる時もあったけどね。
Thank you. I'll get more used to it later.
でもそれも可愛く見えたし、
Thank
許
you.
容範囲。
He...
それに頑張ってキスもしてくれたしね。
That's because you said to. Have
ああ、君の唇柔らかかったな。
you ever met someone who had hard lips? Just wondering. Stop teasing me already. Or maybe they mean like thin lips, so they're not like super plump. These are really easy if you just pay attention to what's supposed to be going on. Like super easy, because the wrong answer is so freaking obvious. Or at least to me, they're obvious.
訓練も終わったことだし。
Ah, before he even finished speaking, Riku plopped down on the sofa and stretched out like earlier. He's like, let me just starfish now.
それじゃ僕はもう寝るから。おやすみ。
Get on your actual bed then, Riku. Not the... are you really going to sleep like that? You're not going to take a bath or at least change? It's like, I'll bathe when I feel like it. Ah, typical dude. Seriously?
言っとくけど、こういうのが本当の僕。
It's like, I'm
いつ
lazy.
ものは猫
I
か
like
ぶりだ
this
から。
version of him.
君も早く慣れてね。
I like this lazy version of him. Doesn't matter if I get used to it or not. If you say that this is real you, that's fine.
いいって。これでいいってこと？
I mean, you're just typical dude, man. Yeah, all this time you seem to a bit too perfect. So I'm honestly relieved to see how you are now. Yeah, that's why I don't like the Prince characters, because princely types, because they seem too perfect and it weirds me
変わ
out.
ってるって言われない？
Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black?
それもそっか。
Yeah, you're weird too, weirdo.
けど、楽でいいな、そういうの。
Really? I'm glad you think so.
僕、結構君のこと
I'll take that as a
好きかも
compliment.
しれない。
Thanks. Oh, is this a surprise practice session? Bring it on! I gotta go sleep. Sleep now. Go. Leave. Riku plopped back down on the sofa with a thud. Wait, Riku, you really shouldn't sleep like that. Your clothes will get wrinkled. Who cares about the clothes? He's gonna hurt himself sleeping on the couch like that. Oh well, whatever. And off to sleep he goes. I should have at least made him change his clothes. Riku, hey Riku, where would he change? You're in the same room.
いや、君がやっといて。
Okay, dude. What is he talking about? Jeez, Riku. I like him as this lazy slob. Well, I wouldn't say slob, this lazy one. He's adorable this way. Episode 6. Okay, I'm gonna end it. We're gonna watch until I get my. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. I'm liking his actual personality as the artist who gets wrapped up in his work. And set design, it's a good choice for him because he's an actor, so he knows all the people already. Alright, anyway, if there's any games or apps you would like me to play, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!